What's up, sports bettors? I'm going to be sharing with you the best player prop bets for tonight. So I have a really good one, and we're going to be looking at Zac Gallen, his strikeout line. So over the last 10 games, for example, he's cashed his over 5.5 Ks, 5 out of 10 games. This is just, the free OddsJam mobile app for player prop research. There will be a link in the description and in the comments. And in his last 5 games, he's gone over, 3 out of 5 times. It looks like he's gone over 5.5 strikeouts in his last 3 games. So that's the bet that lines up for me as well from the Positive EV page, right? So as a sports bettor, you never know when the best bets are going to occur. Lines are always moving, sharp actions coming in, things like that. But we can see right here, Zac Gallen over 5.5 Ks. We're getting pretty insane value on FanDuel at minus 112, right? DraftKings is pricing this at minus 140. And BetOnline and Pinnacle, so these are two of the sharpest bookmakers, they're pricing this at minus 136 and minus 143. So essentially, because all these bookmakers have different odds, right, from one another, you can use their markets, their odds data, right? BetOnline's market is an indication of what the true price should be for Zac Gallen over 5.5 Ks. So as an example, if we go to a no vig fair odds calculator, BetOnline, they have the over priced at minus 143. They have the under at plus 110. So all sportsbooks make money, right, by charging the vig, charging the juice. So what we need to do is kind of reverse engineer that with a no vig odds calculator. We need to remove the vig, remove the juice. So once you remove the vig from BetOnline's market, the true price would be minus 124, right? And we're getting minus 112 on FanDuel. So one of the sharpest bookmakers is saying, hey, the true price is minus 124. With the vig removed, that's what BetOnline's model is implying, right? They're implying that the true price is minus 124. And then, of course, they just juice their markets. BetOnline believes the true price is minus 124. Then they add in the spread, right? They add in the vig all the way to minus 143. So this is a very sharp bet. Pinnacle, arguably the sharpest sports book, Pinnacle and BetOnline. Pinnacle's the sharpest. They're pricing this at minus 136. So if we put their market in, minus 136 plus 103, the true price would be minus 117 to Pinnacle, right? The sharpest sportsbook is pricing this at minus 117 as the true price for the over 5.5 Ks. We're able to get minus 112. So a lot of value in this play. I locked it in for $100. As you can see right here, Zac Gallen, over 5.5 strikeouts, minus 112, $100. As a sports bettor, this is really my goal, right? Like, I literally just try to place as many positive EV bets as possible. Not every single bet's going to win, but over the course of the long run, if all your bets have an edge, if all your bets are, positive EV from the positive EV betting tool, and you have the edge over the sports book, you're guaranteed to make money, right? It's just math, right? It's like if a coin is 53% to land on heads, you can flip it once, it can land on tails, but if you're flipping that coin 1,000 times, it's going to land on heads more often, right? It's just math, right? When you have the edge as the sports bettor, you're going to make money in the long run. So you just have to, be able to deal with some variance swings on your journey upwards in terms of your net profit, right? Like you can kind of see here, like there will be some down weeks, but over the long run, when you have the edge, it's going to realize into real profit, right? So that's why it's good to track your bets as well. You never know, like it's really hard if you're placing a lot of bets every day to really know your exact profit and loss unless you're tracking your bets, which is why I recommend doing it. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and let's make some money.